I'll just wait until it's all good then.
Okay, try again. Try now.
Alright, test.
I see audio.
Yeah, audio says it's good on my end too. Oh, we're good. Okay, awesome.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, so we'll go with Luigi, and then I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you. So, welcome to the greatest speed game ever. It's one of the only speed games you play using a dance pad, because why not? Story of this game is that there are 4 music keys in these truffle towers, and that they've been locked up and someone stole them. And so only through the power of dance that you can get them back. Yeah, there we go. And chaos and discord. See, Toad says that chaos and discord will happen, so someone at everyone that the music keys were gone. And our first enemy is a river, because why wouldn't it be? And I just gotta keep mashing. A lot of this game is just mashing through this text and auto-scrollers. So if you're into that, you came to the right run. Also, I take out my memory card here. Because otherwise the game will ask you to save. And then it's about an hour of this. It's pretty exciting, I know. Perfect. So there are actually a few ways to save time. You can save frames on each song if you get a B through a D rank instead of an A rank. And that's about it. Other than that, it's getting good RNG, because there'll be some minigames later that can save about 30 seconds in RNG. Fantastic. Too many inputs. Can't handle all those inputs. So this game was developed by Konami and Nintendo together. Kind of meant to be like a first DDR game. What was Luigi Fortnite dancing? No idea dancing would just be DDR. Yep. This game is just all DDR. Oh, here we go. Continue without saving. That's like the most extent of the menuing we get in this game. And this game, it's interesting because it's actually a modified Mario Party engine. So this whole thing is just supposed to be a Mario Party minigame. Which explains why there's a lot of minigames in it. This, we're just whacking Goombas. Just each direction of the dance pad you press to whack the Goomba. Somehow this relates to Left 4 Dead. I don't know how. But trust me, if this is gonna get us the remake we want, then go for it. Hit the dam. So you're essentially an auto-scroller, legendary, yep. It's an auto-scroller and some RNG in it. Just kinda like Barney yesterday. Has music and so does this game, exactly. So Luigi's gonna propose to the Truffle Towers, but little does he know that it's actually an inanimate object and can't feel love. And he gets rejected so bad that he gets a bomb thrown at him and gets wrecked. And so yeah, we have our favorite Mario character come through, Waluigi. You are going to see Waluigi dance, but only in one stage. Unfortunately, it's right at the beginning. So yeah, now we fell down this pipe, and we gotta dance our way out through the power of music and listening to Mozart music. We can do it. A lot of this, the songs in this game are classical music remixes. Because I don't know why. I don't know if Konami just didn't get the rights to them or something, but yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of classical music. There is a few Mario songs. So that's good at least, but yeah. So every song is pretty much an auto-scroller. But you get to see these amazing dance moves. And that's what you came for. Again, somehow this relates to Left 4 Dead. I'm not sure how. I'm sure someone in chat could find an explanation. Oh no wait, there was Jabros. Both games have music. There you go. Look at these piranha plants dance. Fantastic. Purple Luigi. Can I get a wah? Vic's toe to catch. Oh, Vic's a coach. There you go. Left 4 Dead is a coach in it. Practically the same game. Also, this shop is called Cloud9. So truly, this game is esports. Got sponsored. You too can get sponsored for playing Mario Mix by Cloud9. So this shopkeeper has a key we want, because that key will let us in Truffle Towers. But the shopkeeper won't let us have it unless we do the world's worst dance moves in his garden, because these Koopas have been hanging out there and he doesn't like them there. So only by dancing to Carmen can we get them out. Stay hydrated, people. And then you get another song. Yeah, all these dance moves are pretty terrible. So if you like ASMR, there's going to be some ASMR coming up right after this too, because we're going to play a minigame, and I play this on DancePad. And you gotta mash a lot of inputs for it. So you get to hear that coming through my mic, it's wonderful. Hopefully if my DancePad does stay alive for this whole run. My DancePad is super jank, so it doesn't like to cooperate a lot. Perfect. We're moving smoothly. So there you go. Now the kids will never want to hang out in this garden again. They all leave, and we get the keys to Truffle Towers. ASMR. Yep. You get to hear it not once but twice in this run. Once in the beginning, once in the end. Alright, so now we can go to the towers. Using these carrots conveniently as steps. I'm not controlling any of that because Mario Party engine. Alright, here we go. Flagpole leap. So you gotta mash left and right a bunch. Ah, there you go. There's your boarding, NASA DDR Mario Mix ASMR for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Holy trick, Batman. So yeah, now we're gonna bust into Waluigi's private dance party, and that's what he says it is, a private dance party with the music key. And this is my favorite song in the game, because it has Waluigi dancing in it. And we could not get the key unless we beat a bit of dance off to Wrecking Crew music. Because Mario Mix. I'll submit it to it. Did you jump that high IRL? I definitely didn't. If I could, I wouldn't be playing Mario Mix. I would be using that. I'd be doing like lawn jump stuff. So enjoy your 3 minutes or so of Waluigi dancing. This is all of it you're gonna get. In case you're wondering what those bomb-bombs and fireballs are there for, this game likes to be kind of creative with some of the notes in it. So you see me like hit Koopas before as notes. You just hit the Koopa twice and it'll go away as a regular note and knock down the next note by it. For the fireballs, you just have to keep juggling them. And if you miss them, it'll hit the bomb-bomb behind it. There we go. Everybody is watching you. And there we go. So we won the dance off. It judges by points and not our health on the top there. So we had like 44,000 something points and he had 36. Yeah. Whatever that number is. Oh, Luigi. It's a shiny Luigi. So now we have our first music key, but Toad says unfortunately we have to keep playing the game. There are 4 music keys we have to get. And we got to bring them all back to Truffle Towers. And so this is the point where RNG comes into the run. This is where we're going to get our most time saved. So I'm hoping for any minigame other than coin collection. It's completely random what you get. And we got Wii, so that's pretty good. People have been trying to find an RNG minute for this game. Some people think there is one, but we don't know yet. So that's a thing. There's a Mario Mix Discord. People running the game. We've had a bunch of races of it. It's an actual thing. So you too could join the Mario Mix Discord if you really wanted. Why? That's a good question. It's for Mario Mix. So now we're gonna run into a twister and then kind of wreck Toadette's hotel over here. There are people inside this hotel, and now they're just twisted out of shape and everything's just messed up. And of course, the only way to fix it is through the power of dance. And the power of dance to Mario Brothers 3 music. Why not? There you go. And these Shy Guys do this dance the whole time. This is the only dance they know. You can watch them the whole time, and that's the same dance Toadette will do later. You can flap like a bird, because why not? I hope you guys could find some names for the dance moves. Because that would make my day. We definitely need names for all of them. Perfect! We have a runner of this game called Blinkenmeister who does a super great impression of the announcer in the background. It's so good. If you could find the vid from one of our races we've done in this game, then you might be able to hear it somewhere in it. Fortnite Dances 2.0. So unfortunately we lost 3 frames by getting an A rank. It feels bad, I know. So now we've successfully fixed her hotel. And she's going to warn us about going to the sea, and we're going to completely ignore her. Because nothing bad could happen. Not at all. Until a whirlpool comes. Then something bad happens. But fortunately, we're gonna make it out of the whirlpool. And we're gonna grab some bananas. So there's some banana trees around here. Even though the trees you saw in the background were like coconut trees, because sure, I guess. This is just like the minigame from Kirby 64 where you collect fruit. Just gotta collect 16 bananas. Yeah, if you collect any more, it just pretty much loses time. Because then you get more coins and whatnot. And sometimes these monkeys can debate you. They can pretend to throw the banana, but then can just not throw it. I got a lot of debates already. There we go, 16. That's all we needed. That is Curious George, yep. You thought this was a Mario Mix run? This is actually a Curious George run. Now we're switching games. That's the only time you're seeing Curious George in the whole run. This is a top tier speedrun. Oh, it's amazing. So now we go to the shop, and we notice the shopkeeper has the boogie booster, which lets us get through whirlpools through the power of music. But the only way to get it is to have a dance-off with this guy who's not even going to use his feet. Because sure, I guess. If we were playing Story Mode EX, this song would be a Yoshi's Cookie song. Because there's 2 modes to play this game, Story Mode and Story Mode EX. They're both really similar, just some of the songs are different on Story Mode EX. And that's the only difference. It's just to unlock stuff for like the free play mode. Keep on going. Oh, I'm going. I'm pressing it. This is one of the few songs with lyrics, too. And we get a rap solo in the background, because why wouldn't we in Mario Mix? That's something you didn't expect from this game. I guarantee it. Yeah, my down arrow does not... Oh, now it's working. There we go. Perfect. Alright, and then we win the dance off against the guy not even using his feet to dance. He's the real winner. Not even using his feet to dance. So he installs the boogie booster for us. Hey, now we're gonna go through the whirlpool. Yeah, the place we're trying to get to is, there's like a music temple under the sea. And it's guarded by this giant blooper. And so we have to defeat him in a dance-off in order to get it. Because sure, I guess. Yup. Yeah, I just have a regular pad. Also, if you graduated from high school, then this song, you might remember this song because it's Pomp and Circumstance. I'm not even kidding. It's actually like a electronic remix of Pomp and Circumstance. Go ahead and listen to the melody. Yeah, then it gets weird, but yeah. Pomp and Circumstance. It's weird. Yes, but whoever was talking about the steel pads in chat, we do have a runner of this game who does run on the steel pad. He runs a lot of DDR stuff. Like DDR exercise type games. 100 combo. He's also really freaking good at DDR. There we go. And those spikes, like, that you were seeing throughout the run, we just dodged them. They're not real notes. Hit them and they'll lose you health. Okay, so now we've graduated high school, we're gonna make our way to the music temple. And the music is just kind of chilling there. Then, this is the squid we're gonna fight against. So we're gonna have blooper notes, and then he's gonna have, like, the tentacles are gonna be notes too. Because, sure, I guess. Also, Luigi's dancing is super out of sync to, this song's tempo. It's like, it's really bad. Like, it's fine now. But during the middle and later parts of the song, his dancing is just way out of sync than what the song needs. It's hilarious. Oh, we're moving smoothly here on NASA Marathon. Everybody's watching you. Perfect. I'm just waiting for the part where it, there it is. He starts doing it. Oh, now he's done. I swear it's a thing. Okay, it's right here. Yep. It's like Luigi, it's a pretty slow song. You can chill. This is probably the best dance move you'll see from Luigi this whole run, though. There we go, done with the fight. The quote-unquote fight, I guess. So you fight things in Left 4 Dead. There are fights in Mario Mix. I'm telling you, next Left 4 Dead game is gonna be a DDR rhythm game. That one friend that goes too hard on any song. Yep, exactly. And we got bad RNG, unfortunately. So that's going to lose us 30 seconds. 30 seconds in a game that's mostly auto-scroller is no bueno. But this is a good opportunity to stay hydrated with Stay Hydrated Bot. Or, you know what, even better, to write something to Valve asking for the game. Luigi, stop falling. I know. Bravo! So that's what Wakemeister does the impression best of. He's gonna be running Sonic Blast Man, I think, in this marathon. If he hasn't already. The only way to convince Valve is by through DDR Mario Mix. The power of dance can cure all in this game. I believe it can cure all out of the game too. Alright, so now for our next dance off, we got a samba, like salsa music going on. And the special notes this time is just going to be hammers from the Hammer Bro. Yeah, we got some more Mario Brothers 3 music, which is nice. Yeah, there you go. If you miss it, then it'll explode like that and do a ton of damage to your health. Oh, doing wonderful. Yeah, so we're getting a preview of what more of the next area is going to be like. It's an amusement park area. We're going to go on like roller coasters and stuff like that. We get to go on a Ferris wheel for the final fight. Spoilers in the speedrun. Like never play. If you're gonna play one, this is the one to do, clearly. This is one a lot of people haven't played. It's okay if you haven't played this one. Also, coming up on the most important trick. Shove skip first try, behind the back, frame is perfect. Kobe, LeBron James, Shaq trick. We have names for all the stuff in this run. So we have shop skip, and then we're also gonna have like avalanche skip. We're gonna have chain chomp skip here. Linkenmeister, how's it going? I was just mentioning how good you do the Bravo thing. Okay, will do. Please do. Pick me into NASA Discord if you do do it. I would love to see it. So if you enjoyed not dancing, Luigi does a lot of that here. He pretty much just fist pumps the whole time. And if he does that, and that's about the extent of his dancing. Yeah, Linkenmeister, also another runner in this game. There's not a lot of us. I think the leaderboards have like 7 people for the most ranked category or something. But where I am from has the most Mario Mix runners per capita out of anywhere in the world that I know of. So that's a thing. Good, how are you? I'm doing alright. You basically hear the butt. Yeah, my mic is right by my my dance pad, so you're gonna get to hear all of that. They got to hear ASMR too. You know, the dance pad ASMR. Also, if you want me to save or kill the toads, now is a good time for it. Pretty much, we can either punch toads or we can punch Koopas. It's just a short mini game. Let's make that 8 poggers. Please do run it. Like, I love seeing new runners for this game. We had a new runner recently, that was pretty exciting. Yeah, I think she wanted to run like every category of the game. I think she did it. It was pretty legendary. And all the categories are pretty similar in this game. Like, the differences are just difficulty and some songs. If you could do one run of it, you could do all of them. Of course, we get our haunted house because it's an amusement park, you gotta have a haunted house in it. There we go. So yeah, this game turned into a Luigi's Mansion run pretty quick. And we're gonna dance to some Mario Brothers 2 music. Now, this dance pad is like wrecked. Like, it's definitely been wrecked. It's got like a big rip on the bottom and stuff. It's like, but it's functional-ish. So I always have a spare GameCube controller right by for this run if I ever need it. If we were doing story mode EX, we'd get some Donkey Kong arcade music, which is pretty cool here. Luigi's dancing never fails to make me laugh. It's so good. There we go, yeah, special notes, just booze, just hit them like regular notes. No. Let's see, Waco, did you do Sonic Blast Band here? I saw you did it. I wasn't sure if it was like if it was earlier today or if it was or if it's tomorrow or something, or if it's just later today. So yeah, Wario, surprisingly a fast runner. We're gonna dart past him anyway. And now we get the legendary Chain Chomp skip. Okay, it's later today. Gotcha. We're gonna press a total of 0 buttons to do this skip. And get back to Luigi. Unfortunately, we have to skip out on ASMR for it. It's a tragedy. But it does save like 7 seconds. But then we lose 100 coins for it. So now Wario's saying that he's never going to give us the key, and he's going to use it to make a DDR Wario mix, which I would play. But I guess Toad and Luigi are not about it. Oop, there we go. A button, please. And so this is like the second best dance off in the game, because the first best is with Waluigi, clearly. But Wario's one is also pretty good. That was a really hard skip. It's making me sweat. And yeah, fireballs are back just like the Waluigi fight. I call them fights. But I guess dance off is the better word. It is kind of cool to actually have Wario World music in this game. These Wario games, like, they're more, they don't get like referenced a lot. It's kind of more obscure. I appreciate that. Perfect. Seeing Wario dance is pretty hilarious. Get some fireworks. There's a fireworks emoji, spam it. I don't think there is. But I hope to be wrong on that one. If only it worked that way. A funny thing I've done for this run before is, there is a calorie tracker mode in this game. So for every calorie I've burned during the run, I've donated to what the marathon's supporting. It does lose a lot of time though, but it's pretty good. Black Treasure, that's some good RNG. There it is. Are you donating? Yeah, we're donating. Donating to Valve to get them to make the game. Attention time, bitches, pal. Alright, next area, or snow area. And we get the state song of Florida in this game. That's real! We have Pomp and Circumstance and the state song of Florida. Because Mario Mix has some very strange song choices. But yeah, the song is Old Folks at Home and you get a remix of it. So for anyone here from Florida, you get your state song playing here, and I'm so sorry. The Toad getting wrecked. I wonder where that pipe leads. It leads to your darkest fears. Going to Florida. Sick, let me send you my PayPal. Old Folks at Home, Link a Champ. Link a Champ is so good. Love that emote. If this song isn't bringing a tear to your eye, I don't know what will. Will you play Fortnite with me? Yeah, that's my reaction to Meteors. Also, Cold Toad is hilarious. I really need a gif of that. I'm just Toad cold and shivering. If we were doing EX mode, we would get some Paper Mario music. Which is really awesome that they have it in, but not during regular story mode, unfortunately. Instead, we get some more like salsa style music of Mario Party 5. Yeah, we get some Beauty and the Beast stuff going on. Yeah, the plates are alive, and there's fireballs in a wooden cabin. Don't worry, only with Luigi's spicy hot dance moves did Toad become warm again. There's only so much you could say about this game, really. It's like, well, We're just kind of playing DDR now. Yep, dancing fire. They really do? Today I learned. It's a nice plant though, yep. DDR Mario Mix is a very untamed game. So now we get yet another skip, we get Avalanche Skip. And we're supposed to dodge these snowballs, but we get wrecked and move on. And that's the entire skip. Press the whole total of 0 buttons again for it. Also, shop skip first try. Feels good. That's what I like to see. And so now we ask this Freezy if we could just stick inside, or he could just drill into his brain and grab the music key, and he doesn't respond because he's staring out to the abyss, pondering philosophy. You what, mate? First try. I'd love to see what they have though. I'd love to see like that in VR chat. I don't have any VR stuff though, is the thing. Yeah, for this fight, we gotta get these fire flowers just to melt them. What's kind of cool is that the more fire flowers you get, will actually like, you'll get smaller in the background, depending on how many you get. It's because our dance moves are so contagious. Freezy starts to dance, but that causes some friction and heat, and he's gonna melt. So yeah, we just melted this sentient ice block. I don't know how I feel about that. There we go. Now he's completely gone. Oh no, wait. He's almost gone. There we go. Now he's completely gone. You should dance one more time. So you get mad about it. Totally reasonable reaction. And now we go in our getaway car. Because we gotta flee this, the crime scene, but then the snow police decide to come after us. And so the only way to get away from the snow police is by dancing. And good thing we practiced in roller coasting the art of dancing inside a car. So yeah, those ice blocks, we just avoid those. If you hit them, they'll just do damage to you. But do stomp on the Goombas. You can also tell because like the Goombas have those arrows that circle around them, but the ice blocks don't. Absolutely wonderful. So a completely random thing that that one runner of this game has tried doing is that she looked in the files of the game and was like replacing the models to try to get DDR Waluigi mix and DDR Toadsworth mix, which is kind of our meme. I guess you can do it throughout like the first. You can do it through like the first stage, and then the game will just not let you progress though. And I guess Waluigi only T poses, but you can sort of do it. No hands. That's right. Am I really though? That's it. We're gonna try to abandon Toad, but unfortunately we do not. So there we go. We successfully get away from the crime scene and get Wii. So pretty nice RNG again. This one is a pretty fast minigame. It's not like the fastest one we could get, but it's fast enough. What? So also coming up here is our final time we get to hear ASMR. So if you're a fan, stick around. So we went to Truffle Towers and then tried to put the music keys away through the power of ASMR.
Are you ready?
Ah, there we go. I just gotta like rub my hand over my mic to get even more ASMR noises. There you go. That's all you get for ASMR though. But it was too powerful, and someone stole the music keys. Of course it's Bowser. This is a Mario game. Who else would you expect? All that dancing you did was for nothing. Craiggasm. If I were playing on GameCube controller, you'd still get to hear some ASMR because you'd hear controller mashing. Since it's dance pad, you get to hear even more of it. Also, be sure to go on to animelyrics.com and get the lyrics to this song. It is actually on there, always smiling. It's about as much anime as you'll get in this game. Did not disappoint. Also, Luigi is a terrible driver. He's got to just keep his hands on the wheel the whole time. But he just opts to like, just spin it a bunch one way. We'll just completely ignore the wheel some other times. It's like, Luigi, there are kids playing this game. Come on, dude. Luigi's not even like trying to drive there. What I learned in boating school is... What I learned in boating school is... What I learned in boating school is... So good. Rest in peace, the creator of SpongeBob. So here is our final song of the game. Bowser's got the music keys hooked up to some sort of generator and it's gonna use all their power to get the greatest dance moves ever. And fix his tone deafness. Which is the actual reason he stole them. That's canon. He says that after this fight. So the only way to decide who gets the music keys is by having a dance off to Mario Kart Double Dash music.
Are you ready?
It's all steered through dance, you know? Maybe. I could see that being the actual explanation. Yeah, Bowser's got the best dance moves in all this game. Like, he was doing some cartwheels, flips, and stuff. Bowser is the only character with good dance moves in this game. Got 100 combo going. There we go. Bowser gets wrecked. We had to collect all those items that were notes there just to wreck him with a giant hammer. You can't lose a dance-off with someone you're not dancing against. Alright, so time is coming up.
Can I call you a dancing master?
And time. There we go. There is a DDR Mario mix.
There's a 5807.
Awesome.
Mario. Really good.
Thank you.
That's good. Alright, so everyone, stay tuned. Coming up next, we got Extra Pro bringing you Jet Set Radio Future. It's going to be a good time. Thank you, Gooby, for coming in and running an amazing show for us. That was really good.
No problem.
Alright, everyone, stay tuned.